What's up, family? Alright, so this is an update for day 13, 14, 15, and today, day 16. Days 13, 14, and 15 were pretty relaxed. Slept a lot, rested a lot. And yesterday, I realized I'm not drinking enough water, or I wasn't drinking enough water. And I'm really starting to see the connection between like things moving within me and the amount of water that I'm drinking. So yeah, I think before I was having trouble even getting a liter down. And so those days I was feeling very tired and slept a lot, which I guess is what I needed. But now I'm drinking more, and I can feel my stomach feeling nauseous a little. Things are moving. I'm assuming that old mucoid plaque and matter is being rehydrated and exuding gases and whatnot. So yeah, and I'm not chugging water. I'm just drinking it slowly. What I'll do is, they say to sip it throughout the day, but I don't feel like, constantly sipping it. So what I'll do is I'll take a big mouthful of it and I'll just drink like a little bit of that mouthful at a time and just hold the rest in my mouth for a couple minutes while I slowly empty it. No bowel movements yet, but I'm not sure how much mucoid plaque I have. I'm sure I have some, however, I may not have as much as the average person because about 7 years ago I did a Bernard Jensen's bowel cleanse, and that was a 10-day process, and some nasty stuff came out of that cleanse that was probably in there for years and years. So assuming I cleaned most of it out then, I'm working with about maybe 7 years of possible accumulation. Not great, not terrible. It is what it is. But yeah, feeling definitely more energized, and at the same time, no real desire to do anything. I'm happy to lay in bed, maybe listen to an audiobook, or just meditate with my eyes closed, and let the days pass. So yeah, sipping water. I'm going to be sipping more water throughout the day, and I think that'll be helpful. It feels helpful. It feels like things are moving. My overall, it's like I can feel my lymphatic system throughout my body, or some sheath around my body, and it seems to be more active the more water I'm drinking. So yeah. Weight update. I've lost probably 7 to 8 kilos of waste, fat, etc. So that's pretty on par. That's a little more than a pound a day, which is pretty normal. and that'll, I think, stabilize even more now that I'm drinking more water. So I imagine it'll be around a pound a day when it's all said and done. Face is thinning out, torso's thinning out. Yeah, I'm thin. Whatever. But I don't look terrible. I don't look super gaunt or anything, which I thought I would be. Maybe it's because I've been getting sun. When the sun's shining and the wind is not too cold, I make an effort to go out for, a couple hours and just lay in the sun, rest. So, yeah, day 16. I have been listening to Lauren Lockman for inspiration. I think I said that on a previous video. I resonate with his view of fasting and just his overall take on it. He's really encouraging rest, sipping water, and he encourages a raw vegan diet after the fast, or as an optimal diet. And I've been raw vegan before, and I felt absolutely incredible when I was on it. And I just transitioned away from it due to travels, I think, and lack of discipline. But his take on it is actually quite unique. It's not, as far as I can tell, anything to do with ethics. But it's really just about hydration, that raw fruits and simple salads have the most water content of the food, and they are what is hydrating us the most. And to him, dehydration is really the key to developing toxicity and disease. So by staying hydrated, that will eliminate a lot of our underlying problems and symptoms. So, yeah, it's interesting because I'm sure you've heard of water is life, and so I'm starting to see things a little differently, that food that gives a lot of water is life-giving, and food that takes water from us is life-taking. So, yeah, and the food that contains water is the water in it, I'm understanding, is much more readily available than drinking water. So, yeah, I'm encouraged to not really like try it as a diet. I'm seeing the diet movement as just a, like, one stepping stone to another, kind of a fad. But he's really coming from a place, it seems, that is not, I mean, he's calling it a diet, but it's not to him a diet. It's oh, I know from experience that this is when I feel my best version of me. And from my own experience, I was only doing raw vegan for 6 months in my early 20s, probably about 7 years ago or so. But I felt absolutely wonderful on it, and clear-headed, present. Like the wind on my skin was almost euphoric when I was on it. Just everything felt so much more alive within me, and I think that's the approach I want to take, is that this feels right for me. So it's not a diet. I don't know. I see diet as kind of dogmatic. But what bridges the dogma for me is experience. And so if I'm experiencing this, then you can call whatever I'm eating a diet, or you can categorize it any way you want, but at the end of the day, it seems as if when I'm eating raw foods that are rich in water and fiber, that I seem to be feeling a lot better. So yeah, call it vegan, call it raw, I don't care. But these are the foods that I'm really drawn to right now, even though I'm not eating any of them. So yeah. Again, though, this is such a personal journey. Everyone has to embark on it on their own, and what I need may not be what you need. And I think it's fallacy for me to say that this is the optimal way to be, or the optimal practice, or the optimal foods to eat. It's what my body is wanting. And so yeah, on another level, a lot of wants and desires that I thought were pretty strong, like as far as my future and ambitions and endeavors, are just dropping away, and revealing like something deeper like purposes. So that is a beautiful bonus of this, just kind of weeding out what was me, what wasn't me, and digging deeper into what is me by eliminating distractions, food, sustenance, all of that. So yeah, a lot of benefits going on over here. Not always easy, but not hard. Just kind of going with it. A lot of time on my hands, but I'm just resting. I could be doing a lot more productive things externally, but I think there's a lot of productivity going on internally. I wish I would have taken a picture of my eyes before, but they're clearing up. My eyes were originally hazel green, which if you've ever studied iridology, that's not an actual true color. The only two true color of eyes, according to that study, according to that ology, is blue and brown. And I'm starting to see the blue underneath my green, and that's starting to shine through some. And my eyes were blue when I was really young. They just changed because I started to take on more toxic crap. However, that is reversing slowly. So yeah. Other than that, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Day 16, chugging along. My buddy Richard's fasting with me. He's on day 5 today of, I think he's going 14 days. And I'm looking at, 5 to 6 weeks. Leaning on 5 right now. We'll see. Gonna play it by ear. Stay flexible. So, yeah, but that's days 13 to 16. All is well. Alright, I'm gonna continue to rest. Yeah, that's my MO right now. Much love to y'all. Keep going. Keep striving. You got this.